way too close to the bench. It is day 2 of the hardest push-ups, in my opinion, ever. And just going to quickly set up this preview screen. Don't go anywhere. I'm trying a different kind of way to view it because I've been struggling viewing my previews. Yeah, I do want to quit that. Live. I just want to view the video. Dashboard. Not sure. Not exactly sure. It's not going to work. Anyway, it's all right. We got this chat. Slightly delayed, but we'll get it happening and we will get it done, get it going. And so this is going to be day 2 of the hardest push-ups ever. So these kind of push-ups, I'm spanning across 2 benches, and I'm doing push-ups. So the other night we kind of tested how many we could do, and I managed to get 13 out. So 13's like, I guess, my current max, and I'm going to be doing 1 push-up I'm going to add 1 rep every second day. So just give myself like a day of rest because unlike other people, I'm not as much of a machine. But these are like a lot harder, and I did them 2 days ago, and it's going to be interesting to see when I get up there just kind of how I'm going, I suppose, and if I'm still feeling it. Yeah, but we'll get into it just in a sec. We might wait till at least we've got 1 person watching. Otherwise, it'll be all for nothing. And I imagine like this might just take a little bit of time to kind of develop some traction as other people's, I don't know, as kind of people get around my little challenge. But maybe it won't work. I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, I think in very short time, view content. Does anyone know how you view your own live? View in live control room. Oh, this is a cool feature. This is cool. I like this. Okay, I don't want that though. All right, the live control room. We are on. And I'm guessing it's working. Or is the live frozen at this point? Can you guys see this? It's kind of frozen on my end. Oh no, we're good. We're here. So yeah, if you have just joined me, hula hooping is a staple. I don't know what you call it, a staple, something I'm doing a lot of at the moment. And we're doing a challenge, and the challenge is push-ups across 2 benches while hula hooping. So it's very hard on your core. And this is day 2 of the challenge. So ultimately, I'll get in the position just so I can show you like what it looks like, but we won't do our rep just yet. We'll just get up there. I still got to warm up a little bit, but kind of all this stuff's in the way. I hope you guys can see. And I hope I don't drop something on my laptop. All right, here we go. All right, so I'm going to be like this, and then I'll be hula hooping, and I've got to do 2 push-ups today. So my max for this is 13 that I've tried, and I'm doing this challenge, so I'm going to go every second day until failure, and then I'm going to add 1 every second day. So we've done day 1, so that was 1. Today's day 2, so we're doing 2, and then on day 3 we'll do 3. You kind of get it. Until we'll see if we can break 13. I feel like 20 would be good, but these are by far the hardest push-ups I've kind of ever tried. I know there's like some different ones. Archery push-ups are like super difficult, but this just takes the cake. This is by far the hardest one yet for me. So, hello, SS Karan. Let's go. You want to see it? Are we going to do it? Okay, so this is day 2 of my challenge, and I think we should get it out the way. Let's just warm up the arms a little bit more, and then we will get into it and see if we can do our 2 push-ups today. Okay. So, like I was saying, we're gonna stay like this. I don't know if the camera angle would be better from the front, maybe. So from here, we're gonna do some hula hooping. All right, here we go. Oh, kind of a bit sideways. I don't have a good rhythm with the hula hoop. It's got to be going kind of completely circular around my body, because if it's not, it'll hit the cabinets, and then we'll have a failed attempt. Hello, Ali Marie. What are you doing on here? All right, here we go. For 2 push-ups. All right, that's better. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's kind of a bit more circular around my body at this point. Oh, it's going sideways again. I don't know how to control that. All right, we're going. No, if I do it, well, if I do the push-ups, this is my problem. If I do the push-ups, well, it's going like that, I'm not exactly going to be able to do them. And I don't know if I should have like multiple attempts, or if it's just like kind of one and done, like you've got to get it done within that, or if it's just like you've got as much time within the live to get it done. I think I'd probably go for that, because sometimes, like when you're getting above 5, you just get a bit unlucky and the hoop might hit the bench, or I hit my nose on the bench before. It's kind of can get a bit sketchy. I feel like it might be a good way to break your nose if you're really fatigued. But I reckon let's jump up there. We'll give it another go. If we can get that hoop spinning, I'll do those two push-ups for day 2 of the challenge. All right. Here we go. All right. Appreciate those 2 likes, whoever that was. If anyone's even just tried to do hula hooping like this before, it's quite difficult. We're going for 2 push-ups. As long as I can keep that rhythm good. Oh no, hit the bench. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong today. Something's not right. I know it's technique. I don't know. Sometimes when like I've done something before and I haven't had problems, I'll watch a video. It's a little bit hard to do while we're on a live. So I've got to nut it out. I've got to work out why I'm something's not going right there. I'm not sure exactly what it is. But for some reason, the hoop's going a bit sideways. So we'll give it another go. I can only kind of hold that plank position for so long as well. It's probably something I should train maybe. Maybe I should have trained it before I did the challenge. But we'll get up there and we'll do it again. Say hello. Oh, why he do that? Why he do that? I don't know. Why does he do that? It's a very, very good question. Sometimes I ask myself the same question. All right, we're trying to do push-ups here while hula hooping. All right, here we go. I'd appreciate a like. Might motivate me. Double tap that screen. You know what to do. We'll hit that button. All right. Can we get the push-ups in? Oh, nah. Not in that round. But feeling it's going to come soon. I haven't really had this problem before, so I'm kind of a bit startled. Not startled. Startled's not the right word. I'm not really sure why it's not happening. I don't know if I just got to go for it. I've only got to do 2. But last live, I managed to do 13. However, day 2 of the challenge, we just want to do 2 and then move on. Does anyone there have a hula hoop? If you do try this, maybe don't try it because it's a bit sketchy. I've kind of smashed my nose on the bench before, and it gets quite sketchy when you're fatigued and you're doing these push-ups. But we'll give it another go. Okay. So I guess for some people it might even be hard to just be in this position. Maybe my bum's too high. What do you guys think? All right, here we go for day 2 of the challenge. Got some chicken cooking in the oven. It smells delicious. Here we go. All right, I'm going for the push-ups. Rain, hail, or shine. 1, 2. There we go. There we have it. 2 push-ups, well hula hoopy. And I'll tell you what, that just smashes your abs. I don't know if it's weighted or just holding that position, but it really, really canes your abs. So I'm doing a new challenge, guys, and I'm doing push-ups while hula hooping across 2 benches like that. And this is day 2 of the challenge. There were calls for two push-up challenges. I'm doing it every second day. So if you want to follow along, maybe you already are following me, and I appreciate it. You can see my progress and see how many we can get. I'm just going to have a little bit of recovery here. Active recovery. Man. All right, we're going to do another session on the bench, but no more push-ups. We might do some. We'll see. All right. Glad I got my water bottle close by today. So I'm kind of like a bit unsure what people like to see while I'm live. I've tried all different type of things, and I'm kind of finding it hard to pinpoint exactly what's the flavor of the month. What you guys kind of like. All right, let's go. Not sure how long I can do this for, to be honest. Very hard on the abs. You'd think more hard on the shoulders maybe, but just the abs get so smashed. And it's going sideways again. I need to be able to correct that. If anyone's got any tips on how to keep it going normal. Oh, okay. There we go. There we go. Oh, back to here. That is, I wouldn't say it's the hardest ab exercise I know. I can show you the hardest ab exercise I know, if that's of interest to you. But that's probably one of the harder ab exercises that gets your heart rate up a little bit more. The other one's just more, I don't know, like raw strength, whereas that's like a little bit aerobic, a little bit anaerobic. All right. If you got any questions, let me know. I'm just kind of taking a minute after that session. That was a little bit hard. All right. I think we'll jump back on the bench in a sec. Do some more bench hooping. And I've got some other ideas of things we could do tonight. All right, here we go. Why he do that? Why he do that? Do that. GG rock. Right. I'd appreciate if you guys could like. Oh no, time has gone off. Time has gone off. I think the chicken's ready. Oh, I reckon another 5 minutes. Just tell. Not good to cook. Another 5 minutes. We'll attend to the chicken. Here we go. Let's get it. All right, I'm going to actually time how long we're going to do it. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I don't have any timer in front of me. If someone could time, do me a solid and time how long I'm going to do it this time. Just constant hula hooping across 2 benches. This is extremely taxing. If someone could time this, I'd appreciate it. Let me know, because I don't have any timers on my screens. Okay. I feel like it's just a bit too hard to set it up at this point. 1, 2, 3. And okay. So I didn't need a timer for that time. Probably only needed the... You count that on your one hand. All right, here we go. Let's go again. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Going for time this time. And this is... Oh, that is just brutal on the abs, and the hula hoop's going sideways. Oh, it just hit the bench again. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Something's wrong with my technique. It's messing me up. I don't know if I'm like moving one hip out of sync. All right, that's it. I don't know how long. Did anyone time that? But that was rough. That is, even the wrists. I don't know how I'm going to go like towards the end of this challenge, but that's kind of why I've decided to give myself that day rest in between, because I feel like my body's just going to be adapting to this still. All right. I have an exercise ball over there, and I thought maybe I could try and stand on it. I don't know if that's of any value. Might give me a slight rest from the bench, but I don't think we're quite done with the bench. Don't worry, we're gonna do the bench. Chicken will be ready in 5 minutes. I'm quite hungry, however. If you eat before hula hooping or during hula hooping and you drink too much, you really feel it, because that hoop is just, I hope you guys can see. I think you can. Yeah, that hoop just kind of slaps you there in the stomach, and it's especially being weighted. It's kind of like just, you get what I'm trying to say. All right, the chat is alive. What is happening? Albin, welcome, Albin. I don't know, I don't understand your language, but welcome. I hope you're not a bot. We are here, and we are hula hooping across 2 benches. It's day 2 of the challenge, so we've done our 2 push-ups. And join me, friends. Join me so we can keep doing this challenge together. This is what I do. I'm here like this, and then I hula hoop in this position. For some reason tonight, while doing this, I'm not sure why, but the hoop is kind of going sideways, and I'm not entirely sure why this is happening. However, we're going to try and get to the bottom of it and see, because that's kind of probably just exerting energy that we don't need. All right, here we go. Anyone at home, I'm not saying try this, but I'm curious if anyone kind of has the ability to do this, because it is hard. Oh, just keeping that going. I'm gonna have a 6-pack by the end of this, I reckon. You know what else is a problem? The bench is slippery because my hands are a bit sweaty. Tell you what, I got the oven on below me, and I'm just really feeling the heat pumping off that oven. Oh, wow. I'd appreciate if you guys could like it. Oh, like the video. Like the video. Oh, oh, that was a pretty good round. I feel like the hoop was kind of rolling around a bit better that time. Just gonna have to get that chicken out of the oven. Oh, got me. There we go. That's not chicken, that's fish. That's fish, and I'm actually really hungry, but I'm not gonna eat any of this because, like I was saying, if you eat and hula hoop, major regrets later. Just chuck that chicken. I can't really put that food there, can I? Because that's when I'm going to be hula hooping. So maybe this is why. I don't know if you ever joined me for one of my cooking ones, but maybe this is why I'm terrible at cooking, because I just don't really forward think very much. All right, back to the action. Oh, that's one thing I found with the hula hooping. I'm getting better being able to save it. So just then it hit the bench. I hope it didn't damage the bench. When I'm getting better at being able to save it, like if it hits my arm, used to like if it hit my arm earlier, it would just fall to the floor. All right, I really wish like we were timing this. I guess I could always rewatch the live. If someone was timing it for me, do a solid and see kind of what numbers we're getting while we're hula hooping across these two benches. And if you guys also have any feedback on, I don't know, camera angles or anything, let me know. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Here we go. Hula hooping across two benches. Oh, fucking tea towel's in my way. This kitchen is sanitary, I promise. If you're coming over for dinner. All right, here we go. Hula hooping across two benches. This is day 2 of the challenge where we're doing push-ups. We've done our 2 push-ups. Maybe I should have waited a little bit longer. You know what? I could do another 2. If we get enough likes, I'll do another 2. All right, here we go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. All right, I'm thinking of putting in a new rule. Let's not call it a rule. Let's call it a, fuck it, let's call it a rule. The better word for it. Oh, no. Oh, shit, the pot plant. Oh, the hula hoop hit the pot plant. I don't know if you guys saw that, but that was, the hula hoop nearly hit this pot plant off. And that would have been really bad because this is a very special plant. And it's like, to be honest, I feel like I'd hate to break something. So I'm going to move all this stuff. I'd hate to break something, but also it's just annoying cleaning shit like that up. There would have been dirt everywhere. I mean, perhaps somewhat entertaining for you guys. However, not good for me. I'm getting my sweat on. Oh, the oven's still on. Why is the oven on? The food's cooked. The food's cooked. I'm turning that oven off. I'm cooking myself. Cooking myself here. Silly boy. All right, let's jump back on the bench. And let's do it. Do it, do it, do it. All right, hula hooping across two benches. And it's day 2 of the challenge, so we're going to do 2 push-ups. Can I get a round of applause for 2 push-ups? We only got 3 likes. Hello, Fatima. Welcome. All right, here we go. Push-ups while hula hooping across 2 benches. Can we do our 2? It's day 2 of the challenge. 1. All right, that's a good rhythm. See how it's... Oh, I think I got to move both hips equally. Okay, 2 push-ups for day 2 of the challenge while hula hooping. This is by far the hardest type of push-ups I know. archery push-ups. Maybe somewhere similar, but different. Okay. The hoop's in a very bad spot. 2 push-ups. 1. Let me know if you think that counts. It's hard to keep good form. 2. 2 push-ups for day 2 of the challenge. Nearly cased myself getting off the bench. Woo! That is tell you what, hula hooping is one way to get fit. The other thing I've been doing while hula hooping is jumps while hula hooping. So I think my current record is 120. So we'll do a couple jumps. No. The problem with jumps is you need a good space because you got to be able to save it. I got the bench, I got the tripod. I have knocked the tripod before. I'll try to do 1 jump. 1. Something I want to try and do is skip while hula hooping. So we're going to try that at some stage. However, I've got to be able to get consecutive jumps in, and this is as close as I can get. Ooh, that wasn't too bad, was it? That gives me hope. This is what I'm thinking, right? The world record for skipping while hula hooping is like a minute something. Surely we can beat that. Surely we can beat that. I've just got to be able to get my consecutive jumps better. 1, 2. See, it's like very sketchy. And like skipping, you gotta, I don't know, you have to be able to do like, what, 60 or 100 consecutive jumps to get over a minute, maybe a bit more, potentially. All right. If you guys want to see a different camera angle, let me know. We could arrange that. Here we are. Hula hooping across 2 benches while doing push-ups. Friends, can I get a whoa, whoa? What's that thing that Dwayne Johnson says in Central Intelligence? Is it whoa, whoa? Oh, guys. Getting delirious. Pain makes you go a bit crazy. All right, here we go. This is a pretty good rhythm. This is a pretty good workout. And the bench is getting slippery from sweat. I think I might need to put some mats down to make this. Oh, right. I may need someone threw something in the chat. I saw something pop up. Appreciate that. Here we go. So, what do you think? Can I break the world record for skipping while hula hooping? 1, 2. Oh, 3. Oh, what? The hula hoop's going wild. All right, that's my best consecutive jumps. My best individual jumps while having breaks is 120. Best consecutive jumps, that was a new record for me, is 3. The reason I'm doing that is I want to break that record of skipping. So maybe we try that again. I already went for a 4-hour bike ride today, so I don't really know if this is in my training program. Oh, here we go. 1, 2. Oh, nah. I did the other week try and do around the neck like this, but then being weighted, I really got to weigh this so I can tell you guys. Oh, the hula hoop seems a bit out of shape or something. Yeah, then the hula hoop came around and just smashed me in the head. The chat is just dead. Sometimes I think the chat's broken, but maybe it's not broken. Maybe the chat's just dead. All right. Let me know, can you guys even hold a plank like this? I would be interested. I feel like another one of my calisthenic goals is planche. Keeping it real, guys. We are keeping it real here. Oh, and I think cooking food in the oven while doing this. Oh, shit. I think that hit the food. Cooking food in the oven while hula hooping. I cannot tell you the difference of just coming over here, how much cooler it is in like temperature. Wild, wild. All right, let's try those consecutive jumps. 1, 2, oh, 2. Two's like not very good. 3's the new record. I haven't worked it out. I think maybe if it wasn't weighted, I'd be able to do a little bit better. Given that it's weighted, somewhat hard. Here we go. So you can obviously go faster, and that's really close to the bench, but faster gets your heart rate up a lot quicker. And this may actually hit the tripod. I'm not sure. So if the camera goes flying, I apologize. But let's get back onto the bench and do another couple of push-ups. Maybe. Should we do some push-ups? I need some conversation in the chat, guys. The chat's broken. The chat's got to be broken at this stage. All right, here we go. Here we go, my friends. Let's do it. Hello, Ali. Thanks for jumping on. Thanks, everyone, for your support. Do you guys want to see me do some more push-ups while hula hooping across 2 benches? Or do you think that's too easy? I mean, I can do other types of push-ups, but these are by far the hardest types of push-ups that I'm aware of. If you guys know a different type of push-ups, let me know. All right, speed is important while doing this. And I want to get make something maybe just to know kind of how many revolutions you're doing per minute. I could even doctor something off one of my bikes where it just tells you that speed. Maybe that would work if I put my cadence sensor from my bike. Don't know, it could be hard. Probably the diameter of this is too big, but if we could do something just to know, obviously, okay, I'll show you really slow, right? I'm not very good at slow, but that's slow, right? It's just moving. That's probably as slow as I can comfortably go. Now I'll show you as fast as I can possibly go. Which that's heaps faster, right? And I just wonder what that difference is in kind of revs per minute. It looks funny. Oh, it looks funny watching it back. All right, here we go. Hula hooping across 2 benches again. This is a hard workout. Planche. Imagine doing planche while hula hooping. That would just be wild. If you guys know what planche is. 1, 2, 3 into the 4. Who's seen that on shorts? It was that one a while ago. Okay, here we go. I'd appreciate it if you guys could subscribe and follow me along. Can we do some push-ups here? Let's go. Day 2 of the challenge, 2 push-ups. 1. Does that count? Let me know. Does this count as a push-up? 2. Woo! Woo! Oh, buddy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, man. Oh, geez. I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm getting sweaty. It's getting hot. I think because the weather's warming up, these pants maybe aren't the best option for me. I might nearly go put some shorts on at this stage. Whew. All right, back to some super fast hula hooping. Here we go. Here we go. I feel like the tripod's shaking. Is the camera moving or is it just my brain? Woo! There we go. Here we go. There's no way you don't make enough money to not have to do this to entertain the morons on here. What makes you say that? Kadi? Who's the moron? Am I the moron or are the morons the people watching? Because I guess that would mean that you're one of the fellow morons watching. This is just an epic workout. One of my lives wasn't like very successful, maybe early days, but maybe I'd do it again. Here's did 10 things less than 1% of people can do, according to ChatGPT, reliable source. So I'm just always interested in like those things that like, I don't know, like I know I'm capable of doing. And if you've heard me talk about it before, the more you do those things, those 1%ers, it doesn't have to be a 1%er. It's just for me that some of those things are 1%ers, but it can be anything in your life that's challenging. The more you do those things, the next time you go to do something that's similar and challenging, it gets a little bit easier because you've kind of broken down a mental wall of like, this feels impossible, because that's what it feels like most of the time. Like the first time I tried to hula hoop across 2 benches, that was kind of the vibe I had. I was like, this is crazy. This is wild. I wonder if I got my parallettes, which, oh no, they're not there. I was going to grab my parallettes and do it on my parallettes, but that's all right. Don't go anywhere. We're back. Back on the bench. And in response to Katie, I'm not even monetized at this point, so like there's not actually any fruit in it in that sense for me. But this is fun. I'm having fun tonight. I did a live last night, and I don't know, wasn't necessarily hello, hi. Oh, I cannot read your name. Hello, my friend. Here we go, as fast as we can. Let's get it. I should start like a hula hooping class or something. Oh, hit my thumb. Dislocation is a thing with hula hooping when you're a pro like me. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. It's day 2 of the challenge. Push-ups while hula hooping. And we've done 2 push-ups. If you guys want to see more, let me know. All right. If you also have any other questions, let me know. I think it's kind of interesting, like that whole like you don't make what Kadeen. I'm terrible at pronouncing names. I think it was Kadeen said. Because yeah, there's plenty of things we do in life that like aren't for money, right? And particularly when you're a small channel like myself, you're not making any money. So I think that's where it's like really important that you're enjoying your lives, and it's something I've been thinking about lately because I've done some lives that I just haven't really enjoyed. So I just think I'm going to do some more things that like I enjoy. Like I actually like hula hooping. Hula hooping's fun. I'm going to start doing a bit more of this, and I think that's part of the reason I came up with the challenge. I also just thought it might be somewhat interesting to have something. I just need a slightly longer break, if you call this a break. Yes, something like for you guys to like follow along with and kind of see the progress happen. The progress happen. That is terrible English, isn't it? We've got another hi. Hello, Ryan. Welcome to the chat. Whoa, what? That's what he says. Whoa, what? W's in the chat. First time I heard someone say that, I had no idea what it meant. Here we go. And I don't know, I feel like maybe I've learned like a more efficient way to do this, or but it's definitely on a massive angle. Getting fatigued, guys. Thank you for the W. Thank you, Ryan. All right. This is definitely hard. Getting an itchy back. Oh, this happened the other day. This happened last night. Last night I made fish popcorn. I don't know if I got some residue on the hula hoop. Perhaps. All right. Here we go. Let's do it as fast as we can. For 10 seconds, someone time me and tell me when the time is up. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, that's about top speed there. Oh, the plants are getting wind from the hula hoop. Oh, woo! Look at that speed. I'm not even hula hooping at the minute. How is the speed? Need a drink. All right, guys. We're going to introduce another obstacle into the live. Come live with me, and let's jump on this exercise ball. Oh, how's this for an idea? What if we stood on the exercise ball and tried to hula hoop? Is that a bad idea? Yes. Yes, it's a terrible idea, but I think we should do it. Maybe we should try and do it. I'm not really sure. I mean, let's just try and stand on the exercise ball first. I'm going to move this coffee table out the way, just so if I fall and own myself. Oh, shit. Okay. So, apparently only 1% of people can stand on exercise balls. So, again, I don't recommend. And you got to be very careful of your surroundings. I've done this before. So, I'm a trained professional. Far from a trained professional, but I'm not saying I haven't fallen off and hurt myself. I haven't done this for a few weeks. What do you think? Can I do it? Oh, here we go. We can do it. We can do it. Holding on's cheating. I just thought about holding on to the couch then. Okay. It's particularly hard to do things like this when your heart rate are high, but it's good training. Get that knee on. Oh. They're very wobbly, aren't they? Slippery little suckers. Tight core. Yes. Hula hooping on that. Sounds like death. What do you guys think? Should I give it a go? I mean, I don't know if that's like just a horrid idea to hula hoop. Oh, the ball just hit the camera. To hula hoop standing on the ball. I felt like I wasn't exactly stable enough, but I think we should try it because why not? Why not? But I need to be able to access the hula hoop. Maybe the hula hoop goes on my neck. I'm just going to check the camera angle to make sure you guys can see this because this is something you're going to want to witness. And I'll just bring my screen over here just to make sure you guys can see. All right. I'll put the laptop up there in case I actually fall off. All right, here we go. So if I hula hoop around the neck, I'm going to try and hula hoop on this exercise ball if you just joined us. If I could get like one revolution, I'd be happy. If I could even just stand on this while holding onto the hula hoop, I'd be happy. We just stood on it. It was a bit sketch. There's a lot of core strength to stand on these fuckers. And they just... Come on, you can do it. Oh, I feel like just having the weight of the hula hoop on there, it's a bit dicey. and it's scary. And I think it throws you like somewhat off balance. This ball is also not made to be stood on. There's some that are like more made to be stood on than others, and this one isn't. So it's something to consider. We're up. We're up. Can we hula hoop? Jesus. Oh, for some reason, just standing on that, while trying to hold on to the hula hoop, I'd almost prefer if I could stand on it and then someone would pass me the hoop. And I think that would maybe be like somewhat better, safer. I don't know. How can you do push-ups across two elevated things? Did you see it, Ryan? Did you see us do push-ups across two elevated things? It's super difficult, man. Super difficult. Lots of training, and I can give it another go. If you guys haven't seen it before, just let me know. I'll do it again. I think I've done 6 sets of 2. It's day 2 of the challenge, and we're doing 2. But I've done it a few times because, like, I know people jump on and off lives. But I reckon we just try and stand on that exercise ball again. Let me know if you do want to see some more push-ups while hula hooping across 2 benches. But we're taking this to a whole nother level, and we're going to try our best. I don't know, is it cheating if I use the hula hoop to get on? I think it is. What do you guys think? How many push-ups can you do on the floor? To be honest, I'm not like a wizard when it comes to push-ups or anything. I can probably do. I haven't tried a max challenge actually, so we could do that. Maybe we'll do that soon. I reckon it's somewhere between 25 and 50. Focus. Here we go. Trying to hula hoop while standing on this ball, but just standing on it with the hoop's really throwing my center of gravity off. My feet are getting slippery. I might need those bounce socks. Oh, the hoop hit me in the head. It's a bad idea, I think. I'm not saying it's impossible. I think that's impossible, bro. This is not impossible, I'm telling you. It's just not possible right now. Now, Ryan's asked, how many push-ups can I do? I'll show you, Ryan, over here across the 2 benches. Do you mean like regular push-up? Oh, you said on the ground, but I think we'll do a couple more up here. Day 2 of the challenge. And we're going to be doing some push-ups across 2 benches. Why are you calling me bro, Ali? Am I your bro? Right, here we go. Let's get it. It's in one of my favorite songs, that lyric. Let's get it. All right, so we're like this. We're going to hula hoop, and then we're going to do push-ups. I'm just making sure you guys can see. I don't know if that's a better angle, perhaps. All right, let's do it. I appreciate if you guys could double tap that screen and give me some likes. If you have done so already, thank you. If you want to follow along, follow me so we can do this challenge. All right, we're going for 2 push-ups. Here we go. 1, 2 push-ups across 2 benches. What do you guys think? Harder than you think, let me tell you. Now, Ryan did ask how many push-ups, like my max effort, and I haven't actually tried a max effort in a long time, but I think it's going to be somewhere between, I don't know. I'd like to hope I can get to 30, but honestly, I feel like when I get to about 50, not 50, like 20, 25 push-ups, it gets a bit hard for me. And I did think of, this is just like the first time I'm doing this challenge. So I'm going to probably do it again, but let's just try the push-ups quickly and see how many we can get. Maybe it's not like a great test of my skill. Okay, we ready? Here we go, max push-up effort. I don't know what you guys count as max. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I'm so fatigued from hula hooping. 10, 11. Oh, I'm only going to be able to get to 20, 14, 15, 16. No, I'm just going to go to 20. Oh, that is brutal. That is brutal because I think I'm so fatigued, but also I don't really know how many more I could do. To be honest, like I said, it's probably somewhere between 20 and 50, and I think I should probably try that when I'm not as fatigued. But let's just set back up over here. Here we go. Day 2 of the challenge. Maybe that could also be a part of the challenge. Nah, I'm just going to cook myself I was thinking maybe I could also do a max push-up effort, potentially. Okay, as fast as we can. Oh, the burn. All right, here we go. All right, you guys, I appreciate you jumping on. Appreciate you joining me tonight. That's all I got time for. Follow along to my challenge. We're doing 2 push-ups today, which is what we did while hula hooping across 2 benches. I'll show you a quick demo of what that would look like just before I go. So across these 2 benches here, every second day, I'm doing 1 extra push-up. It's day 2 of the challenge. So we're like this, and we do push-ups while the hula hoop is spinning around me, like so. And I've got to keep that hula hoop moving. That momentum is all coming from me. So day 2 of the challenge. Hit that button. I was not talking about. Subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Appreciate it. Thanks, guys. All right, let's have some dinner. Bit of chicken, bit of fish. Good. Oh, I'm still alive. Whoops.